Let's get right into it. Number 10. Bathroom cabinet snooping. You're at someone's house, nature calls, and suddenly you're faced with that irresistible urge. That mysterious cabinet above their sink is just begging to be opened. Studies show about half of all Americans admit to snooping through bathroom cabinets. It's like a tiny museum of someone's private life. Their medicine, their beauty secrets, their weird collection of hotel shampoos. Sometimes you find normal stuff, Band-Aids, toothpaste squeezed to death, expired prescriptions. Other times you discover things that make you question everything you thought you knew about them. Like, why does Sarah from book club need industrial-strength anti-itch cream? Then you hear footsteps, and panic mode activates. You're doing that silent shuffle trying to put everything back exactly how it was. You flush the toilet even though you didn't use it, turn on the tap for good measure, walk out acting totally natural, while secretly carrying forbidden knowledge about their personal care routine. Number 9. Googling themselves. Picture this. It's 2 a.m. and you're typing your own name into Google for the 5th time this month. You're not alone. Studies show 47% of people regularly Google themselves. The rest just clear their search history better. Sometimes you find normal stuff. Your LinkedIn profile, that 5K race you did in 2018. Other times you discover things that make you want to change your name, like that MySpace profile from 2006 that somehow survived the internet apocalypse. The real pros go deep. Page 1 is amateur hour. They're diving into page 15 like digital archaeologists, adding keywords like their hometown, high school, and scandal, just to make sure. Then you find someone with your exact name living a way cooler life. They're climbing Mount Everest while you're eating cold pizza in your pajamas. Even celebrities do this secret self-stalking. They just have assistants do it and call it reputation management. Number 8. Reading old messages and posts. There you are at 2 a.m., diving deep into your message history from 2016, cringing at your old Facebook statuses about what you had for lunch, or rereading that text conversation from your ex for the 47th time. Scientists say this digital time travel is actually pretty normal. When you read old messages, your brain literally recreates the emotions from that moment. Your brain treats these old messages like emotional photographs. Sometimes you're looking for validation in old compliments. Other times you're just torturing yourself with memories of that embarrassing thing you said, like that passive-aggressive comment war you had about pineapple on pizza. Number 7. Talking to inanimate objects. Ever catch yourself apologizing to a chair after bumping into it? Or maybe giving your car a pep talk before a long trip? This is called anthropomorphism, giving human qualities to non-living things. Your brain is actually wired to look for connections everywhere, even with things that definitely won't talk back. Sometimes it's encouraging your printer during a paper jam. Come on, buddy. We've been through so much together. Don't do this to me now. Other times it's begging your phone to stay alive at 2% battery, like it's some dramatic scene from a medical show. Stay with me. Don't go into the light. When NASA's Mars rover Opportunity sent its final message, "My battery is low and it's getting dark," people literally cried, for a robot on another planet. This behavior gets stronger when we're alone, because nobody wants to be caught having a heart-to-heart with their coffee maker at 6 a.m. Scientists say this isn't crazy. It actually helps us cope with stress and loneliness. Your brain creates these mini connections to make the world feel less empty. So yeah, sweet-talking your car into starting on a cold morning is totally normal, even if you'll never admit it to another living soul. Number 6. Rehearsing conversations in advance. Tomorrow's the big day. You're asking your boss for a raise. So there you are, pacing in your room at midnight, practicing every possible version of that conversation. "Hey boss, got a minute?" Too casual. "Excuse me, sir, may I have a moment of your time?" Too formal. "Listen here, you cheapskate." Definitely not that one. Scientists say this mental rehearsal actually serves a purpose. It helps reduce anxiety and prepares your brain for real social interactions. They call it scripting, a way to process social situations at your own pace. But when the real conversation happens, your carefully rehearsed script goes right out the window. Your boss says, "Good morning," instead of "hello," and suddenly your entire mental preparation completely falls apart. The funny part is, while you're at home rehearsing your lines, your boss is probably in their office practicing how to say no. Nobody wants to admit they spent 2 hours practicing how to order a coffee, or that they whispered their McDonald's order 17 times before reaching the drive-thru. Sometimes the rehearsal gets so intense, you start making hand gestures and facial expressions, until your roommate walks in and you have to pretend you were stretching. The truth is, everyone's out there having full conversations with themselves. Some are just better at hiding it. Number 5. Narrating mundane tasks. Making a sandwich becomes a cooking show when nobody's watching. There you are in the kitchen, but in your head it's primetime television. And now, ladies and gentlemen, watch as I expertly spread this peanut butter with the precision of a brain surgeon. Or you're doing laundry and suddenly you're the star of your own documentary. Here we observe the human in their natural habitat, battling the eternal mystery of the missing sock. Scientists say this self-narration actually serves a purpose. It helps our brains process tasks and store them in memory better. It's like your brain is taking notes, but making them entertaining. Number 4. Mirror faces. Here's something weird that happens when you stare at yourself too long in dim lighting. Your face starts looking wrong. Scientists found that if you stare at yourself in a mirror for about a minute in low light, your brain starts playing tricks on you. About 66% of people experience these facial distortions. Your features start morphing and shifting. Sometimes your face looks completely unfamiliar. Other times you swear you're seeing someone else entirely. It's called the Troxler effect. Your brain gets overwhelmed trying to process your own face for too long. The dim light makes it hard to see clearly, so your brain just starts filling in the blanks. And here's the freaky part. This happens more to mentally healthy people. Your brain is so good at recognizing faces that it starts seeing patterns that aren't there. So next time you're in the bathroom at 3 a.m. and your reflection starts looking weird, don't panic. Your brain is just being your brain, and everyone else's brain is doing the exact same thing. Number 3. Secretly practicing emotional expressions. It's 2 a.m. and you're in front of the mirror, perfecting your surprised but not too surprised face for tomorrow's party. Oh, wow. Too dramatic. Oh, wow. Perfect. Oscar-worthy. Scientists found that our brains actually reward us for practicing expressions. When you smile, even a fake one, your brain releases happy chemicals. It's like your brain giving you a high five for rehearsing. Your brain has special cells called mirror neurons just for copying expressions. Think of them as your personal acting coaches. Sometimes you're working on your I'm listening face for work meetings, because nobody wants to look bored to death while their boss talks about quarterly reports. Then someone walks in during your private performance. Suddenly you're pretending to check for something in your teeth, even though you know exactly what you were doing. Mirror rehearsals are universal. From teenagers perfecting their cool face to CEOs practicing their power pose, the bathroom is everyone's secret acting studio. Number 2. Imaginary arguments. You know that heated debate you're having in the shower with someone who isn't even there? You're standing under the water, gesturing wildly, making perfect comebacks to that conversation from 3 weeks ago. Sometimes these mental debates get so intense, you catch yourself making hand gestures or facial expressions until someone walks in and you have to pretend you were singing. Your brain actually takes these fake arguments pretty seriously. When you're having these mental debates, your brain lights up in the same areas as during real conversations. Scientists say this mental rehearsal serves a purpose. It helps us process emotions and prepare for real confrontations. It's like your brain is running a simulation, except you always win these arguments. Unlike real life, where you think of the perfect response 3 days later while eating cereal. We all do this, but nobody wants to admit they spend time arguing with imaginary people. Number 1. Making sound effects for everyday actions. Ever catch yourself making whoosh sounds when you open a door really fast? Or pew pew when you're spraying cleaning products? Opening the fridge becomes a sci-fi airlock door. Throwing something in the trash becomes a basketball shot with full commentary. The vacuum cleaner transforms into a spaceship. The best part is when you're really into it, making explosion sounds while crushing empty cans. Then someone walks in. Suddenly you're fake coughing to cover up the fact you were just making laser gun sounds. Professional sound designers actually use everyday objects to create movie effects. That epic explosion in your favorite action movie. Probably someone shaking a metal sheet and crushing a watermelon. Some people even have specific sound effects for specific actions. Ding for good ideas, whump whump for disappointments, beep beep while backing up with a shopping cart. Just nobody wants to admit they still make race car sounds while pushing their office chair, or that they whisper boom every time they drop something in the washing machine. That's all for today. I'll be making similar videos in the future. Subscribe to see them.